How do we do the mitzvah? How do we perform the mitzvah of Kiddush on Friday night in shul? Well, we generally make Kiddush on wine in shul. And even though we know that when we eat the su'udah, when we eat our meal Friday night, there's an option to make Kiddush al halachem, to make Kiddush on bread. On Friday night in shul, generally we make Kiddush on wine and on wine alone. Whether you could, in theory, make Kiddush on bread in shul is discussed. It's discussed by the Pri Megadim, who seems inclined to say that might be possible, but the minhag that is accepted, and since, as we say, this is all a kind of a minhag which doesn't have much purposefulness today, nevertheless maintains the way the Jewish people have kind of welcomed Shabbat for many years. And in fact, the Mishnah Berurah points out that the minhag was for people to buy this mitzvah and to supply the shul with wine for Kiddush and Havdalah, and that way the people would always have wine ready for these mitzvot. So on the one hand, we see that the mitzvah doesn't really have a purpose, and the brachas that we say are generated by the fact that it's a long-standing minhag. On the other hand, people were careful to perform this particular minhag and to make sure that there would be wine available in shul in order to make Kiddush, even though today or in previous generations, it's also true, there weren't really any people who were forced to stay in shul Friday night to eat and to sleep there.